Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. I got a new microphone, so it might sound a little different. I'm still adjusting the volume and the levels, but it should sound a lot better now. Trying to upgrade my stuff to give you guys the best quality content possible. But right now, silver's at $18.64. I knew this was going to happen. When it was down in that $17.50 range, I was talking about how this was probably your last chance to buy silver for cheap if you didn't have, or if you missed the opportunity to buy it around that $19.50 range. So right now, I definitely see silver in a very, very good spot. A lot of people are heading towards silver. They're starting to recognize some of the benefits, and people are starting to invest into it as a real asset, not just as a commodity. A lot of people see silver as the underdog, as something that's not as seriously taken as gold, and I do see some of I can see where they're coming from if they're not educated on the uses, but silver is extremely beneficial. It's extremely useful. Right now, I would not be surprised to see silver at $19 by the end of the week. I mean, it's already shot up over almost $1 in the last 2 weeks, so I definitely see, especially as more investors start purchasing it and putting money into the market, it has a lot of opportunity and a lot of chance to keep going up. So if you do, I mean, right now, the best question is, should you be buying or selling? So we can talk about that a little bit. So right now, I definitely think silver is going to keep going up. It actually, in the article I was talking about the other day, or in this article, it mentioned the same tactic. It's when something's going up, you're afraid to keep buying it because it is more pricey than $17.50. But the reality is, as prices are high right now, more people are going to be purchasing it because the news is spreading right now that silver is rising. More people want to start buying it because they want to get in before it starts to really explode. So there's more money going into the market, more circulation, higher demand, and it shoots the price up. So, and it's only been a day for it to really start recovering. So you still are in the early stages of this. Now, what state or to what extent is it going to appreciate? Who knows? You know, that's up for the chart analysts to start predicting. I made a video, yeah, I think 2 days ago, talking about the tactics, how to predict silver's price. And in that video, I named, I think, 15 different techniques, and I want to talk about a couple of those because I'm going to incorporate them into what's happening right now and show the relevancy and show how accurate it is. You know, when I made that video, a lot of people probably thought I was just talking out of my butt, but they're real. I mean, people wonder why I'm so accurate with my price predictions, and it's because I'm applying actual stuff. I mean, the economic insecurity can shoot the price up, the political side of it, the surplus, whether it's coming from an industrial demand that needs it, that's used widely in the everyday world, whether it's the markets recognizing the patterns historically, or looking at the situations, the information, the data that we're getting right now, whether you're comparing it to the gold to silver ratio, all this is relevant. I mean, the gold to silver ratio is still leveling back down. It's extremely low right now, which should give a nice indicator that things are starting to take place. Things are actually starting to happen in the world to level back out, to normalize back out, whether it's stock market volatility, whether it's the precious metals world, whether it's real estate, whether it's cryptocurrency. Bitcoin's starting to hold a solid price around $10,000. I think that might be Bitcoin's natural price. Not saying that that's silver and gold's natural price, because I definitely think silver should at least be $350 and gold should be around $3,000. Obviously, I see this price more equal in the overall, if I want to give my honest opinion, but I have to be realistic. Realistically, that's probably where prices could go. But if, in my honest opinion, it only comes out of the ground 8-1, but a lot of gold is recovered, remelted, recycled. A lot of silver's lost because people aren't scrapping silver out of laptops and cell phones like they do with gold. A lot of people aren't pawning their silver jewelry because it's not as profitable as gold. Everyone's scrapping their old rings and old jewelry, necklaces, stuff like that, bracelets, because gold is actually worth it. It's $1,500. Silver isn't worth it when you only get a couple dollars for it. So a lot of gold's getting recycled, a lot of silver is getting lost. So actually that ratio of 8-1, every 8 ounces of silver equals 1 ounce of gold, is actually lower because a lot of gold is being recirculated when the silver is being not recovered. So think about that, and think about supply and demand. Low supply high demand, what does this do? It shoots the price up. The demand for silver is at all-time highs right now, as prices are going to keep rising, as people are talking about it in the spotlight, as everyone is going to try to get a little piece of this price before it really starts taking off. And we saw the opportunity, we saw the potential it actually has when silver jumped up to $19.50 a couple weeks ago. So that should show you that it's really possible, and it's not something that's about to slap down and get a correction or start dipping. This is the beginning of the rally. So there's definitely still opportunity if you want to buy a little bit. But obviously, if you are going to be buying, you want to take it step by step. You don't want to just go all in right now, because there could be a small pullback as people start to sell. If a lot of people bought at $17.50 and they want to get that dollar profit off each one of their ounces, which could be a great return, especially if you bought a lot. But if people are doing that, there could be a small correction or a small pullback, but then after that price, people will be buying it again, which your opportunity to buy silver for cheaper could be one last time. But you don't want to just go all in. You want to do it at a measured, a scaled amount, so you're not putting yourself at risk. Because once you lock in, if you're all in, then you're set at that price. That's why I always say, do it in a timely fashion over a period of time. Set boundaries so you're not pegged to one specific price. Because what if a pullback does happen and you could have bought for cheaper? Or what if the price keeps going up and then you could have sold at a way higher price? So keep a pulse on the market, check it, and look at the signs, the warning signs, look at the indicators, everything that's showing, whether it's from the political, economical, industrial, surplus side of it, and this will really show you where prices could go, and also it will highly affect your decision. So I'm really happy to see silver up today, almost at $19. I'm curious what gold's going to do. Usually gold and silver correlate to each other when it comes to price rallying. Gold usually is pulling up much faster than silver, then silver kind of moseys on in afterwards. But right now silver has definitely shot up higher than most people were expecting it. I've been talking about it recently. I've been talking about silver price rises. I've been talking about it. I'm not trying to say I told you so, because a lot of you guys know as well. Most of you guys know as well. But I definitely am just trying to share why the accuracy of my videos or the price predictions are there is because the tools that I'm applying, and I'm teaching you guys the same stuff. So if you aren't aware of it, or if you now are educated, you can do it yourself without having, I hope you guys still watch my videos, but you don't have to rely on me telling you when something shows signs that it's going to be rising in price. And that's the whole goal of my channel. I really hope that a lot of you guys are applying this. I know a lot of you guys are. I get tons of emails from people saying how much I've helped them and how they are now stacking and how much it's helped them and how much profits they've already made. That's why I do this. It's why I'm so grateful for you guys. I posted something yesterday on my channel talking about it a little bit, and just I really was reflecting upon it, and I'm really grateful for you guys. You guys have changed my life. So I really hope that right now precious metals are going to stay in the spotlight, continue to rise without people with the weak hands that are too greedy just to nip it in the butt and only get a portion of where they could go. Because 25 silver by Thanksgiving is still a reality. I've been saying that over and over, that 25 silver is something that could easily happen, and a lot of people doubted me. But look how fast it's already almost at $19 when it was just at mid 17s for weeks, and now all of a sudden one little thing could change the whole market. And that's how speculative silver is. JP Morgan did it, Merrill Lynch did it, US-China trade wars started this whole boom in the beginning, the oil fields. All that stuff highly affects prices whether you like it or not. So all you have to do is adjust to these times and adapt, and then influence your choices regarding it, which can either benefit you or hurt you if you don't take advantage of it. But I inform you guys on a daily basis what's going on in the economy, what's going on worldwide, so you guys know when to make these choices. Because a lot of people that don't are the ones missing out or kicking themselves in the butt, wishing they would have got into it when I was saying that $17.50 is going to be your last time to buy silver for extremely cheap. That's something that a lot of people miss out on, and they miss the opportunities because they hesitate. In the world of precious metals, especially when it's a highly volatile market, you can't hesitate. If you are scared to go out to put a little bit of money in, only put in a fourth of what you were intending to. And then if that goes all well, or if it's looking like things are going to keep going smoothly, then put another fourth in. You don't have to go all in, and you don't have to put more than you're comfortable with. You know, you don't want to risk as much money that, you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you can't pay your bills or something like that. Only put in as much money as you're willing to lose, but also remember that you're investing into something that is value itself. It's money itself. So even at the end of the day, if the investment doesn't turn as good, or the coins or silver doesn't perform at the rate, you can always sell it back for your fiat currency, because silver is money. That's the real money. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to smash that like button. I post daily videos. I'll probably post 1 or 2 other videos today, so make sure you check those out. Also, I'm going to keep you guys informed on what's going on in the world of precious metals. I'm curious what you guys think prices are doing right now. Where do you guys think the prices are headed? Do you think gold's going to also be performing with silver? And also, how high do you think silver is going to go? I'm also curious if you guys think that the mic quality is good. I switched from a desktop webcam to an actual microphone, like a professional studio microphone. I got a new laptop today, and actually I got new speakers as well. I went to Best Buy and spent way too much money, but sometimes you got to treat yourself. Especially I see it more as an investment, because this is upgrading my quality. I can post videos faster. The laptop holds way more storage, and the upload speed is going to be incredible. So I definitely think this was more of an investment and a gift to you guys, so you guys don't have to hear me on a crappy microphone anymore. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for all the support. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.